Welcome to another Numismatic Notes with Benjamin. I am Benjamin, and today the focus of our video is a Barbados $5 banknote celebrating all things cricket. I'm going to be using terms and phrases that I'll be honest with you, as an American citizen, I know nothing about. The only thing I know about a cricket bat is that my father had one when we were a child, and he always threatened to use it on us if we misbehave, and it was so fearsome looking that, you know what, we never misbehaved. This note is a vertical note, so there's going to be a few transitions whenever I try to finagle it so that we can look and see it just a little bit better. This is one of my favorite kind of notes because it is a green colored note. I use Numista.com, the standard catalog of world paper money, to get some information on this banknote. I even used Wikipedia to get some information on the gentleman who appears on this banknote. The substrate of this note is the Safeguard trademark version of polymer. The colors of this note are predominantly gray and green, and it measures 150 by 65 millimeters. The printer of this note was Delarue, and the catalog number off of Numista is N number sign 320408, and this note came out in 2022. There is an earlier note from Barbados that celebrates the same man. There are some interesting security features on this note, and let's just share them out now. There are black serial numbers, lower left and upper right. There are see-through windows. Right here you can see a see-through window of the 3W's Oval Building. There is a fluorescent effect on the face that shows up yellow and orange. It's hard to see. I need to get a better light, but there you go. You can see some of the fluorescent effects. And then there is no security thread. There is no watermark. There are a bunch of micro-printed fives to the left of the portrait. So some here around the portrait you can see lots of little fives. And then on the back there will be some microprints of the CBB5. There is a triangular embossment for the blind just under the face, under the left corner of the denomination. So somewhere in this area there is an embossed triangular effect that can be felt by people that are hard of seeing. Oh, well, that worked nicely. I'll be able to adjust it further. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at the back of the note, because there are some features that are familiar to the back of the note as well. There is the orange coastline. This coastline right here shows up orange on the UV. It's not doing a very good job of it well. I think I need new batteries. Better way to show off that aspect of the note. But there's also microprinting of the CBB5 that appears, I think, right up here in this general area. The back of the note is oriented vertically as well. Let's see if I can't change the orientation of this note. I may have to make it smaller so you can see the whole thing, but I'm okay with that if I need to do that. Okay. That might be as good as it gets, y'all. The face of this note shows Sir Frank Werrell in the foreground, and you can see the arms of the nation right here. And then above his head, there's a trident. And there, let's see what else. I discovered that Sir Frank was born on August 1st of 1924, and he passed away on the 13th of March of 1967. He was born in Barbados but grew up in Jamaica, and he actually was a Jamaican senator. He was known by his nickname of Tay. He was the second black captain of the West Indian cricket team, or the West Indies cricket team. He was the first batter to have been involved in 2 500-run partnerships. Wow. And he was a right-handed batsman, but a left-arm seam bowler. And while I sound like I may know what I'm talking about, y'all, none of that means anything to me. Never seen cricket played. Always wondered about it. I think the most long I've ever watched it was a crazy episode of Are You Being Served, where they were playing cricket. Miss Slocum was a hell of a bowler, as I recall. There is a scene on the back of the 3W's Oval Cricket facility located at the University of the West Indies on the Cave Hills campus, and there are some cricket players playing on this note. Now, there was a trophy that was named for him, the Frank Werrell Trophy, and it is still awarded to the winner of the Test series between Australia and the West Indies. It was leukemia that felled Frank Werrell in 1967. It's a beautiful note, lots of meaning. One of the neat things is this shoreline, which I mentioned before. If you have every note in this family and aligned in the perfect place, then they have borders of they have a border or something that can, like, I think show you the entire outline of the nation of Barbados across the back of every one of the banknotes. And I don't have all of them. I have 2 or 3 of them, and I want to get all of them because it would be neat if I could show you guys just how they all together make one neat counterfeit deterrent system. If you take a look right there, you can see the embossed triangle that appears beneath the denomination. And the triangle consists of all these little embossed dots. And at first I didn't see it because I was looking for a triangle, as an embossment, not little embossed dots that formed a triangle. But it's still a beautiful note, and I would like for you guys to consider commenting on it. Are you somebody who knows anything about cricket? Can you explain it to me? It's a mystery. And cuss and discuss with me what you know about Frank, about cricket, or about banknotes in general. I am Benjamin. This is Numismatic Notes with Benjamin. Like and subscribe, but most of all, have a jewel of a day.